My name is Cathy Patterson, and in 2017 I was in a wreck. There was a gentleman pulled out in front of me. I T-boned him. It sent me in circles, and the front end come in on my legs, trapping me in. I didn't think that I was injured bad. I had bruising. I went to the hospital. They checked me out. Everything was fine. About 3 o'clock in the morning, on Monday morning, it was to the point that I couldn't walk. The pain was so severe. So we went on to the emergency room, and the doctor, the first thing, looked at me and said, "Why have you waited so long?" And I just looked at him and said, "What's going on?" And they said, "You have got blood clots from your belly to your ankle, one in your neck, going to your brain, and in your lung. And if we don't get you into surgery, you're not going to make it." Took me in to surgery, removed the one out of my neck, and started doing surgery on my leg, trying to get blood clots out. Every time he'd do it, I'd reclot. Next morning, my leg was worse, and they put me back into surgery. The next morning I got up, I couldn't breathe. Went back in, 3 more blood clots in my lung. So this went on for months. The insurance was not wanting to pay my hospital bills, and it was a big ordeal. And I know that my life was altered. I know that that had changed my life forever. So I went to searching and found Richard Howe. I called him, and immediately he said yes, that I had a case. And so I started working with Mr. Howe, which was wonderful. No matter when I called him, he either answered or he'd call me back. He was on top of it. He kept me informed on everything that went on. And he told me, yes, we did have a good lawsuit. During the process, I got kind of antsy. You know, I wanted it to be done and over with. And I told him I was ready to, stop. He called me in, he talked to me, and he said, we can do that. But he said, "Cathy, you have got a good lawsuit." He said, "I think we may have $1 million lawsuit." Me thinking, no way. So I listened to him, and he said, "Just give me time." He said, "It's just something that takes time." And so we worked on it, and I worked with Mr. Howe. He called one day and he said, "Are you sitting down?" I said, "No." He said, "Go have a seat." He said, "You have got $1 million lawsuit." He said, "We just won $1 million." I was speechless. Because I never thought that it would come to something like that. But there again, yes, it was a great lawsuit, and it helped me tremendously. Mr. Howe is absolutely phenomenal. His whole office staff, not just him, his whole office staff. You go in and it's like family. He treated me as part of them, and so did his staff. And I'm so thankful for Mr. Howe. So don't be ashamed or don't be afraid to reach out. He is an excellent lawyer. I recommend very highly, very highly.